Hey guys, Hump Day Update here. Tony George, DocSports.com. The link below. You know what the deal is. A couple of things here. NFL opening line report and a free college basketball play. Going to go down these NFL opening lines, like a couple of guys drinking a beer, leaning up against fence post, taking a piss, just bullshitting about the games. Also going to have a free college basketball play, just a quickie for you. Another bowl win last night. Apparently, I got a bunch of tweets this morning about I'm a bozo and this, that, and the other about. I didn't put out any tweets last night about the FAU game and Lane Kiffin being a whatever. Account was hacked. I had an email from Twitter, and nonetheless, I've reset the password and all that stuff. But I'm not slamming anybody that's up 21-3 at halftime and win 50-3 in a bowl game. You know. So, yeah, I felt comfortable with that game the whole way, and I knew the second half would be nothing but lights out, which it was. Kiffin on national TV, want to make a statement? Come on. That being said, and the free play did not get it done last night. Had a split in college basketball, got shut out in the NBA. So, bounce back tonight. Love this NBA card today. Got a triple header for you, 2 sides in a total. A 4-unit play and then 2 3-unit plays. Right down the list. Going to get it done tonight in the NBA. Really like this card. A couple of these games I've been waiting for. And the lines were right. I was shocked, but we got some good lines in these games tonight. Also, college basketball early steam play. Got a play in the Bradley SEMO game, which tips off at 2 Eastern. Pretty good with my Missouri Valley. Anybody who's followed me over the past 10 years. I think we're 75% with teams involving the Mo Valley this year. One of the bright spots in college basketball, actually. Been on a little bit of a slide, just correcting that. Nonetheless, here we go. Opening line report. Let's start out, let's see, Saturday you got a couple of games here. You got Colts and Ravens. 13.5. The Ravens are laying at the Colts. You know, this is a weekend. You got to kind of ask yourself the next 2 weeks in the NFL, who's going to play and who's not going to play. Who's got something to play for? If teams don't have something to play for, what's the status of their head coach? Are they still going to play for him or are they going to lay down? You know, we all know Pagano's going to be gone. Ravens in the thick of things here. They need every win they can get. Total in that's 41.5. I kind of like that under. Just seeing that. Vikings, Packers, Aaron Rodgers on the IR, done. Not going to risk him. They got nothing to play for. 3 picks last week was rusty. They're not going to risk getting him hurt. They're looking to the future. You got Hundley back in this one here. This is the first time that Minnesota, by the way, they're -9. First time they've been favored at Lambeau Field in 17 years. They're playing for a playoff bye here. So they got plenty to play for. This team's 8-1 against the spread last 9. You could only lay it. You couldn't take it. Let's go down the list. Lions, Bengals. Lions at Bengals. They're laying 3.5. Bengals suck. They've sucked all year. They beat me a couple of times. I went with them. I went against them. You know, you could only lean Lions there. Chargers, Jets. Chargers still on the hunt a little bit here. Outside mathematical chance. Phillip Rivers just got nominated as a Pro Bowl quarterback. Jets, who knows? They're laying, it was at 7 down to 6.5. I don't want anything to do with that. Rams at Titans. Titans +7. Now down to +6.5. Money coming in on the Titans. I'm not kidding you when I tell you, I think the Titans are a bad football team. I really do. I think the Rams are one of the best teams in the NFC. You know, I don't like that line on the road. It's over a fall number. Leave it alone. Browns at Bears. Here we go. Every sharp on the planet's going to be on the frickin' Browns again. Oh. You know, Bears, they suck. They should be laying 6. What are they doing laying 6.5 to anybody? Okay, they played a little better at Cincinnati, this, that, and the other, but, you know, I don't want anything to do with the Cleveland Browns, and I can only take it, I couldn't lay it. But the Browns are 1-29 their last 30 games. They barely covered 10 of them. You know, and every week the Sharps, you know, the Hilton Super, the Westgate Super Contest, we're taking the Browns. We're all over the Browns suck. Kaiser sucks. They suck. Can't take them. Bucks at Panthers. Let's see, 4-11-1 the last 16 games for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the spread. They covered on Monday night somehow because Atlanta didn't play worth a shit. They went through more injury. You got to check out their injury list in that game. Panthers opened up 9.5. Now they're laying 10. Panthers just beat Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers. They beat Minnesota. I mean, I don't like laying double digits in the NFL, but the Bucks, who knows? Check their injury list. I'm staying away from that one. Falcons at Saints. As I mentioned, Falcons on Monday night. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers were like a freaking triage ward the entire game. Okay? And they still couldn't put them away. They let them hang around the entire game. Bad coaching. Bad execution. Julio Jones, if you think he's 100%, you're out of your friggin' mind. That guy was getting up slow and limping to the sideline and going back in. They were targeting him. He was taking shots. He's not 100%. Boy. You know, last week, you know, New Orleans is Kamara. They limited his, or Kamara, however you, Kamara, you know, potato, you know, whatever. But they limited his minutes. They want him fresh for this game. Him and Ingram pounding that, you know, front of Atlanta is very questionable. Pardon me. Short week. Back-to-back roadies. Tough game. A lot of hard hitting. On Monday night, I would only take the Saints at home there. Broncos, Redskins, who gives a shit? Brock Osweiler, the only healthy quarterback on the road. Redskins last week. Oh, deplorable. Wow, I don't know. Stay away from that. Dolphins at Chiefs. Chiefs playing for the division. Now up to 10.5. Dolphins, Cutler looked like a monkey screwing a football last week after beating New England the week before. You know, I don't like laying 10 with the Kansas City Chiefs because their defense is bad. You know, it's just a handicapping 1-on-1. They have played better. Phillip Rivers came in and did what Phillip Rivers usually does. Throw interceptions. You know, not sure Cutler won't do the same thing. If he does, you know, Kansas City's at full strength and for what they have, and they're going to play them. They're going to want to win the division right here. This is it. So you'll see a good effort out of Kansas City. I can only lay it. I couldn't take it. Bills at Pats. Pats opened up at 13, now 12. Boy, they're still playing. They're playing for a bye, and, you know, got luckier than dog shit on Sunday. I'll tell you that. I'm not going to go there again, but they got lucky. That being said, they're a great football team. The Bills stink. Maybe a good teaser play, tease them down. Yeah, that'd be the front end of a teaser. Jaguars at 49ers. Now, Jags opened up at 5.5. Now they're down to 4. Yeah, before everybody starts getting erections over Garoppolo and San Francisco, 3 games, looks great. Take a look at who they played. Okay? Jaguars are one of the best defenses, if not the best defense in the NFL. You see what they did to Houston last week? They got one of the best defenses in the NFL, if not the best. Arguably the best. Garoppolo is going to be running for his life. We'll see how good he is this weekend. Because you're facing a tenacious defense here. I'd go contrarian. I'd lay it. I wouldn't take it. Every sharp in the planet is going to be bet in San Francisco. You know, one of the gold sheet stops plays, which you don't want to fade that. Giants at Cardinals. Let's see. Eli Manning last week. 37 out of 57 for 434 yards and 3 touchdowns in a loss against the Eagles. Conversely, Blaine Gabbert. Blaine? What was that they said in Pretty in Pink? Blaine, that's a name of a household appliance, not a guy. Blaine Gabbert. 16 out of 41 for one pick and no touchdowns. Who are you going to take in that game? I mean, it looks like the Giants are still playing. Seahawks at Cowboys. Cowboys opened up 2.5 up to 5. Zeke's back. Lost a bunch of weight. Was been in Mexico working out. Seahawks exposed last week. The baton was passed from them being the kings of that division, the NFC West, to LA last week in grand fashion. After that ass kicking, I could only lay it. I couldn't take it. Steelers, Texans. Texans last week. Oh, my God, 45-7. Do you know that the Houston Texans last week had more yards and penalties than they did running the ball and then they did passing the ball? Not combined, but separately. More yards, 127 yards and penalties. That's more yards than they had running the ball, and that's more yards than they had passing it. That's what I'm telling you about Garoppolo and 49ers facing that defense. Good freaking luck. Okay? Pit of life still for home field. 9.5. Lay it. Raiders, Eagles. Nice job, Carr. Dropped the ball before the goal line. Cost your team the game. That's been the story of the Raiders this year. And I talked about this earlier this year with season win totals. Going against the Raiders. They weren't going to have the magic and the breaks and the ball bouncing their way every single game and every overtime that they had last year. And they haven't. It's went against them. Cooper's out. Just, grab defeat from the jaws of victory. Eagles, Foles is good enough to get over on the Raiders. I don't like this Christmas Day. Both Steelers, Texans this game are Christmas Day. There's your teaser to go along with the Patriots. Eagles tease them down to -3. Take the Patriots and tease them down to -6. There's your teaser. I'll have some plays this week in the NFL. You want to be careful the next 2 weeks. As I stated, check out the team scenario. Check out who wants to play for their job. Check out what team's coach is a lame duck and he's going to be gone. Are the players playing for him? Are they laying down like Cincinnati has been? I mean, that sort of thing. Those are fade teams. Teams that have no shot of anything, but they're still playing hard, where the coach is going to be around. They're a team you might want to take. And that brings Tampa Bay into that mix, but I'm not so sure Cutter's going to be there. This team was expected to contend for this division, and they sucked. They still don't have, so tread lightly, keep your volume low. Be looking at totals plays more than sides if you can. That's going to be the best free tip you get all day. Quickly, free play, 13-minute long video here today. Northeastern +9 over St. Bonnie's night college basketball. Back at you on Thursday. Come get an NBA triple header. Early steam college basketball. Make some money.